So in this video I'm going to show you how to find the median from a list of numbers. Show you how to do it from a list of numbers that are an odd number of numbers and from an even number of numbers. And then I'm going to show you how to find the quartiles from either 11 numbers or 15 numbers, which is generally the case that they always use in GCSE exams. So we'll start off with the list of numbers. You'll notice that the list is in order. Now, if you're given a question to do and the numbers are not in order, the first thing you must do is write them in order, otherwise you'll go wrong. So when the numbers are in order, our median is our middle number. Now with 11 numbers, an odd number, there will be an exact value. With an even number, you're going to find the middle pair. Now, you can, with a small number of numbers, you can literally cross off from each end until you found the middle. The middle number, however, if you've got 11 numbers, can be found by adding 1 and dividing by 2. That would be the sixth number. If we had, say, 13 numbers, then it would be 13 plus 1 divided by 2, and it would be the seventh number, and sort of so on. So that general formula for finding the median from a list of numbers that is odd is n plus 1 over 2. So we'll count in then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is your median there. And you'll notice that there are 5 numbers to the left of it and 5 numbers to the right. So it's smack bang in the middle. So, and the value of the number happens to be the same as its position. It's never, not normally the case, it's just coincidence. So the median value, the median is the sixth number, and its value, coincidentally, is 6 as well. So if we go on to the next list, we've got 12 numbers, and there will not be an even, it won't be like the odd numbers where there's an exact value. There'll be a middle pair. And you can find the middle pair by the first number in the middle pair will be found by doing n divided by 2. So in this case, n is 12. So if we do 12 divided by 2, we'll see that the first number in the pair is the sixth. So the seventh number would be the other number in the pair. So let's find that pair then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our middle pair is 7 and 8. So if the middle pair is 7 and 8, then we've got to find a halfway point between those two numbers. Now it should be obvious to you that the halfway point would be 7.5. If it wasn't, or if we were dealing with numbers where it wasn't so easy, you simply add these two numbers together and divide by 2 to find the middle. So our median pair then was the seventh. It was the sixth and seventh numbers that had values 7 and 8. So the median is the halfway point between those values. So our median value is 7.5. Now, quartiles. Now, in GCSE questions, so this will work out exactly, they tend to give you either 11 numbers or 15, and we'll see why they do that in a moment. Now, we've already seen in the case of 11 numbers that the median, and that is the middle quartile, is the sixth number. So I'm using the same list of numbers we used before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the median, and that's the second quartile, okay, Q2. Now, if you do n plus 1 divided by 4, then you're going to get 11 plus 1, which is 12 divided by 4, and give you the third number. Our first quartile is 3. And there's a couple of ways we can find the fourth, the upper quartile. We can use a formula and do 3 lots of n plus 1 divided by 2, okay, and that would be 3 times 12, which is by 4, sorry. So it would be, n plus 1 over 4 is the third, so it would be 3 of these, that would be the ninth number. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. But you'll notice a pattern here. You notice we've got 2 numbers, and then we've got a median, 2 numbers, a lower quartile, 2 numbers, the median, so it would be 2 numbers, upper quartile. So I've written these formulas showing you exactly how it's done, but it's fairly easy, and if you remember, they only use a list of 11 or 15 numbers in GCSEs. So you should be, when you see these type of questions, start to get familiar with that. So if we go to the next list of numbers, there were 15 numbers. So we'll use our formula. So the median is going to be the 15 plus 1 divided by 2 is going to be the 8th number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the 8th number there. Now another way you can find these lower quartiles is the lower quartile will be the median of these 7 numbers. So you've got 7 plus 1 divided by 2, be the 4th number of these. It's another way you can do it. And again, look, we've got 3 numbers, the lower quartile, 3 numbers, the median value. So 3 numbers, and then you'll get to the upper quartile. Okay, so you can see a pattern there with 11, it's 2, quartile with 15, it's 3, and the quartile 2, and the median 3, and median, and so on. But these really are the only two sort of lists that come up in the GCSE. Finally, if you want to work out the interquartile range, you've got the information that you need. The interquartile range is the 3rd quartile, take away the 1st quartile. So for, let's call this list A, and for list A, that would be 7 subtract 3, which would be 4. And for list B, that would be 12 subtract 8, which by coincidence again is, and I'll show you what I've done there. So, sorry I didn't realise that off the screen. But we'll go back to that and say I'm just showing you right at the end how to find the quartiles. Okay, so the quartiles can be found, the interquartile range, sorry, can be found by taking the upper quartile, take the lower quartile. And I'm showing you how to do that for the top list, okay, the A list, and then for the B list. So that's information helping you how to find the median, the list of numbers of the median, and then find the quartiles, and then the interquartile range.